Hello everybody, it's the 26th of March today, and my weeping willow has been shooting away, growing quite nicely. My little weight devices, clothes pegs, are doing a job, although this tree actually leans itself towards weeping fairly naturally without, but they just give it a little helping hand. I've had a couple of setbacks over winter. I've got a dead branch here which was supposed to help heal this scar, and this third trunk has died off, so it's now a twin trunk tree rather than a triple trunk tree. But hey ho, can't have everything. So I'm going to make this a timey-wimey video. First of all, I'm going to remove this dead piece here, like so, and get my arm in there, this dead piece, like so, and then I need to just put a couple more weights on. I think I may have to, we've had so much rain, we haven't been putting the clothes on the washing line because, well, pretty pointless really, but I may have to go and purchase some new pegs, because when we do start putting clothes out on the line, there's going to be a shortage. But never mind. It does feel a little bit like decorating a Christmas tree, to be honest, but never mind. Not everything can be wonderful. Okay, so that's sort of festooned the tree. I might even, well, I don't know, I'm having thoughts about whether I keep the second trunk, which this branch is kind of going to interfere with at some point maybe. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think, although by the time I release this video in a few months' time, the point may be moot, or it might not. We shall see. Okay, so it's the 30th of April now, and my weeping willow's sat here in its little perch by the pond, and its little water tray. Hopefully, if we do have another hot summer, it'll get some of the evaporation from the pond as well, which will help it, I hope. I'm going to give it a bit of a trim, hopefully not make it look like these weeping willows that I often see upon our walk along the canal. I don't think I want to trim it so that it looks like it's had a mop top haircut, a bit like this one that's been trimmed up, so that people can walk their dogs and things along the grass in front of these houses, which is fair enough. But I don't want mine to look like it's wearing a Beatles wig. They've done it to all of them. It's an odd look. I can see how it's practical. I don't like it. Yeah, all in all, I think I prefer this look. But I don't know, I think I like seeing the trunk as well, so let me know what you think. Longer or shorter? So I just want to snip off some of these longer growths. As you can see, I hope you can see, this tree has already decided that weeping is its thing. Many young weeping willows tend to go upwards first, of course, otherwise they would be prostrate trees, not weeping trees. So I'm just cutting back some of these longer growths that are extending below the length of the pot, because I'd like it to put out some more shoots. going to trim those. I'm going to keep doing that all the way around in the hope for lots of buds breaking. And then at some point I'll have to give all these lovely colourful pegs back to the peg bag. Anyway, you get the idea with that. Still undecided as to whether I'm going to keep this secondary trunk. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe at some point I could remove it at a repotting. I don't know. Okay, so despite using weights, it just worked quite well in the main and getting these branches to weep. Even though the plant has got a natural tendency, it's showing me much willingness to weep. It's still not weeping quite as much as I would like. So I'm actually just gonna put a piece of wire. I could just keep adding weights, but I'm gonna add a piece of wire. And this is plastic coated wire, so hopefully it won't cut in quite the same. I'm just gonna put it around that piece like so, and then pull it in under that piece like so. Now it'll likely spring back some, but not all the way. I just need to try and make sure that branch isn't caught up in it. It's better. Similarly, I think I'd like that one to weep some more, so I'm just going to put a little bit of wire on that. How well can you see what I'm doing? Okay, a bit of sun on the screen doesn't help. It's lovely to have a lovely day though. So just trying to bend it without snapping it. That's better. Still really unsure about this secondary trunk. Not enough to get rid of it. Again, I would like this to come in slightly, and the weights are helping, but not enough. Can I ever make this a properly convincing weeping willow? I don't know. I can but try. Right, this piece I think needs to bend there. Again, it's going to be bending it without snapping it. It's going to be interesting. We can but try. Yeah, that's interesting. But I think I need to remove some of it. So, I'm actually going to cut that entire piece back, which is handy because with this nice warmer weather, we'll be putting more washing out. There'll be more. Where's all my pegs gone? Yeah, that's good. And there's the back. I want to put a slight kink in that way. That away, and yeah, now I've done that, I'm actually liking that secondary trunk more. And I think I'm going to keep it. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments below whether you think I should keep the secondary trunk or not. There's the canvas scale, and we'll give it a 360. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm getting buds popping here and here, here, and I think there's one popping there as well. Definitely something popping there, which is going to help fill this out no end. And I think, yeah, I think that'll make a lot of difference. But I'm really pleased that these branches are just taking the hint and are going to droop, even when they're only this long. So, yeah. Sometimes a weeping willow will fight you every step of the way, and I think I probably would have mentioned this before. Obviously they need to grow tall when they're young, because otherwise they'd just be laying flat on the floor all the time, wouldn't they? So they have to have an upward habit initially to get the trunk in the first place. So yeah. So thank you so much for watching. We'll come back and look at this again some other time. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Do all the usual YouTube things, the liking, the subscribing, the commenting below. But most of all, please stay safe, everybody.